minute I see the Twitter feed, it's just absolutely, it's a madhouse. So let's check out some of these videos that are on. Let's do this one first. This is America. We're in a fucking soap opera. This is confirmation. We are in a soap opera. A comedy show.
She flipped the whole truck.
Yeah! You dumbass bitch! You dumbass bitch!
Be that. I ain't even got one, baby. I ain't even got one. I ain't even got one. Hold up. She just tweet.
What your dumb ass kick in? You finna go your dumb ass to jail over here. With your black racist ass, bitch. And you almost just hit my motherfucking car with my kids in it. Lucky mama, you ain't just
Wait, are you kidding me? America. With a grand vision of helping everyone to a beautiful country filled with peace and prosperity. And that's what you got. Founding fathers, peace and prosperity turns to this absolute madness.
The Democratic Party is the evilest organization in the history of the world. Since their inception in 1800, they've been the party of slavery. Then, after slavery, they became the party of the Confederacy. After that, they started killing black people during Jim Crow era. You're voting for a party that tells you they are going to abort children up to the 9th month, castrate little boys, and call them little girls. Mutilate little girls and cut off their breasts and give them puberty blockers. And you don't think you're gonna be held responsible? As we look at the Democratic Party and the chaos that they've reigned on our community, our young men, our young women, I have to ask you to look at what they've done to us. Look at what they've done to us. Look at what they've done to us. The Democratic Party is a death machine. Whatever they rule, they destroy. That's what they do. They destroy. They decided to try to infiltrate the black community, and they didn't have any success until they met somebody. Who did they meet? Martin Luther King. And this is where we went wrong. He made sure that he brought the black vote to the Democrat Party. They used the black vote to commandeer the most powerful country in the world. He who the Son has freed is free indeed. Once you accept him, you are free. Anybody in the Democratic Party that tells you any different, he's a liar, he's an apostate, he's an affront to God, and he should be rejected by any Christian walking on this earth. And he's inviting you to go to hell with him. Don't go with him. Don't go.
That looks like a very comfortable place. I guarantee you that's more comfortable than the place I'm currently. I always like these kind of posts on Twitter. But at the same time, it's like, can I just teleport over
holdouts. Not only the flooded areas, but New Orleans' driest and wealthiest neighborhoods, too.
Police department!
The police and National Guard going street by street, house to house.
We need to make sure, too, that whenever we knock on doors, people refuse to leave. We need to make note, call it in.
They say there are no orders to use force, just strong persuasion, sometimes entering open houses with guns drawn, and instructions to disarm anyone inside.
You say guns will be taken? No one will be able to be armed. We will take all weapons.
That happened to...
Yeah, technically, they should only be able to. Because the thing is, I even read this part. I remember this part in history, is that the only reason that they made that one amendment was a fear if the British ever come back. That's the only reason we shouldn't have weapons with us as the citizens if the British come back to America to, I guess, invade. That's the only reason why the citizens should have weapons. But because they're basically citizens are now all of a sudden they're buying weapons all over the place. I believe it's to use that amendment. I can't remember which one, but it's in the Constitution, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it is in the Constitution. It's about that statement, the British are coming. It's all about that. I would have to search it up. It's that one amendment. But it's an amendment where basically it's to protect the citizens. It's for the citizens to protect themselves using that one amendment. But because of nowadays, the citizens are using that amendment for rights to carry firearms, but they're using it for the wrong reasons. They're using it now. They're manipulating that amendment to literally do whatever the fuck they want to do. If they want to rob a store, they can rob a store. Hey, I have my rights. I have this amendment. You know what? I'm gonna back myself up. Give me a second. I was fucking right. So I did not know what amendment was. It was actually the right to bear arms, the Second Amendment, and yeah, it was basically the right to bear arms. It was during the Revolutionary War. So basically, they are using, American citizens are using the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, to literally either, if they're extremist, keep weapons with them to basically push back intruders, which I would actually understand. But at the same time, government officials, because the system is a cracked, broken down piece of mess, that now government officials are saying, we're gonna take your weapons, and then the citizens like, no, you can't take our weapons, we have the right. And technically they do have the right. The only problem is they're extremist. Do you kind of see where the system's breaking down? That's not making any more sense, because you got government officials telling citizens they have to give up their weapons, even though technically the Second Amendment says, yeah, the right to bear arms. So it's like this clash. The citizens actually have the right to bear arms, but the government officials are saying, no, you have to give us our weapons, your weapons. No, we have the damn right. Now you have this issue, and it's like, and then you got the world issue, and it's a fucking headache, basically. It's a damn.
Fucked on the ground. In the end, police took their weapons but let them stay in their homes.
They were a little bit threatened because our weapons were bigger than their weapons.
For many of the police and guard troops, it is an uncomfortable job.
Gentlemen, as promised in Washington, D.C., in front of our capital. To do what? To make history. By what? Unveiling a painting? Yes, by unveiling the next Mona Lisa. The next greatest work of art. That is going to change the course of history because it is art. The unsung hero that changes history. This is a portrait, my Mona Lisa, of Kamala Harris. It's called We Did It, Joe. This painting needs to go viral to show who and what this woman is. Everybody's been hitting me up since I've been talking about it. Nobody's even seen it yet. And everybody's, I'm ordering prints. I don't even have them yet. Now I do. You can order them on their website, scottlevitta.com. Signed prints. They're all ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my Mona Lisa, a portrait of Kamala Harris.
Speechless. Absolutely fucking speechless. You know what? Slow clap.
Us here, for me, it's a real blessing to be here. I'm from Puerto Rico. We a big part of United States. We really depend on the United States. Since Trump hasn't been around, Puerto Rico's, it's not a secret. We've been going through a lot as a country. And Biden always promised. A lot of politicians always promise through the years, but all of us know, the world knows, everybody's experienced it. The best president the world has seen, this country has ever seen. His name is President Trump. Thank you for having me here. To all my Puerto Ricans, let's stay united. Let's vote for Trump. I personally spoke with him. He wants to help Puerto Rico grow and succeed as a country. So let's stand all tall and united. And we all want to remember.
My opinion is that, and you guys may disagree with me in the comments, I don't care, go ahead and just put down your comments, but I honestly believe that Trump is not racist towards Mexicans. He doesn't like, and neither do I, like illegal Mexicans. Not Mexicans in general. I mean, yes, the first time technically I spoke with Mexicans, the first time they were complete jerks, but I believe that I spoke to the wrong ones because the ones I met were just absolute dicks.
that. He wants to keep helping Latinos in the U.S. Let's do things the right way, and let's keep growing. Let's keep growing as a family, and let's make America great again. God bless y'all.
Bored? No. They have no technical ability, and I know nothing about music.
You must know something.
Well, I know what I like and what I don't like, and I'm decisive about what I like and what I don't like.
So what are you being paid for?
The confidence that I have in my taste and my ability to express what I feel has proven helpful for artists.
Do you play instruments?
Barely.
Do you know how to work a soundboard?
No. They have no technical ability, and I know nothing about music.
You must know something.
Well, I know what I like and what I don't like, and I'm decisive about what I like and what I don't like.
So what are you being paid for?
The confidence that I have in my taste and my ability to express what I feel has proven helpful for artists.
Do you play instruments?
That was confusing as fuck. I don't even know.
He does. I work this case.
This is a girl who you said was beaten and killed.
Okay.
This little girl is me. And you told somebody that she's dead.
Wait a minute. You didn't disappear?
I'm right here.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it?
How do you explain
I can't explain.
This girl look familiar to you?
Yes, she does. I work this case.
This is a girl who you said was beaten.
So fucking stupid. Manipulators, am I right?
The same rule has to apply, which is that there has to be a responsibility that is placed on these social media sites to understand their power. They are directly speaking to millions and millions of people without any level of oversight or regulation, and that has to stop. He has lost his privileges, and it should be taken down. And the bottom line is that
No, more like, he has, I guess, given the power to the users, and that's where he went wrong. If we're talking about Elon, what I believe is that because Twitter has become such a cesspool of everything the 21st century has to offer, he has basically given the power to the people, pretty much. But at the same time, he's putting dumb as fuck subscription fees for every creator and business. So now you actually have to pay a subscription fee on the side, which is I find absolutely damn stupid. I mean, honestly, I guarantee you, even you guys think this is probably dumb as fuck. The fact that creators now have to pay a subscription fee on Twitter. Okay, this is future meme. What I'm actually talking about is power. When I'm saying power to the people, I'm talking power to the extremists that are on Twitter. Power to basically the most toxic people of the worst. And I'm not talking about artists. I'm not talking about artists. I'm not talking about creators. I'm literally talking about the extremists, the 18 plus industry, and I don't even want to get into this part. I have a lot of anger towards the 21st century because of growing up. I had a way of thinking, I had a philosophy, right? And it's treat others the way you want to be treated. And the 21st century has literally, I don't know if it's Gen Z has done this or what is going on, but all I know is that the 21st century and my life philosophy are two completely different things. In my world, you want respect, you give respect, and if you do wrong, wrong will follow. In the end, here's the 21st century, and I honestly now believe that because VPNs are now a thing, I'm not sponsoring a fucking VPN, just saying, but because VPNs are now a thing, the worst of the worst online can bypass bans, can bypass social media bans, making it a lot harder for these social media sites to keep these extremists out, these factions, because they are literally running Twitter. They're running social media basically, and these are the worst of the worst. They have committed atrocities. They have committed crimes against humanity. And yet, whenever Twitter tries to ban them, like my father, or like father, fuck that. Have you ever had a father that you wish you never damn had in the first place? Because, anyway. But yeah, basically, like these kind of people that are extremists, they don't care about how other people feel. It's all about how they feel in general. But, that's basically what's going on here. And I truly believe that how do you eradicate, or how do you deal with so many toxic users if they're gonna keep on coming over like an invasion force? Basically, no bans can stop them. So what's the alternative? If you want to make social media much healthier for young children, just for anyone, honestly, and these toxic, very, very evil, manipulative sacks of shit, if you want to completely ban them from social media, because VPNs won't do it. They may mask your identity, but they won't ban you from social media. They'll literally bypass the ban, because everyone uses a VPN nowadays. Even the worst of the worst, the most vile criminals can get on a VPN, hop on a VPN, make an own account, even if banned 60,000 times on social media, can hop back on and continue their work, whatever that is. And plus, the world is getting so bad that prisons are literally being overcrowded to the point where now they're having to release prisoners. Are you fucking kidding me? This is a recipe for fucking disaster. It's just absolutely crazy. But I'm supposing that they're wanting to completely shut it down because of how bad it is. And to that, I have to say this. Why? Why not just moderate it? Why not just take down the posts that are absolutely wrong, and take down all the vile content that's on, and clean up Twitter instead of just deactivating it altogether and shutting it down? I find shutting it down as drastic. But
You can't say that you have one rule for Facebook and you have a different rule for Twitter. The same rule has to apply, which is that there has to be a responsibility that is placed on these social media.
It'd be better to set ground rules than just shutting down something.
I'm seriously considering leaving the United States, going to get a citizenship somewhere else, and then just walking my ass back across the border. Because do you know that I will be 46 years old next month? And my husband and I worked our asses off to get off drugs, to stay sober, to get jobs, to climb those ladders, to make good money, to save our money, to be able to buy a home. And we bought our home this year. We bought our home with outrageous fucking interest rates because of the damn inflation around here. We have made it work. We have hustled, and we have worked our asses off to get what we have. And now, California is just handing that shit out like Pez to the illegal immigrants. So not only do they come over here and they get thousands of dollars